Welcome back to Pauly TV. I'm Robert Blanche and we're here at Ballymore for this Brisbane Roar pre-season match against National Premier League side Moreton Bay Jets. Fantastic facilities, and the Jets get to test 3/4 of the way through their season just how far they have to go to get to the next level. The officials are referee Adam Kersey and his assistant referees David Walsh and Ashley Beecham. Lifton gives it straight away. Donachie rallies well. Raw come back with it. Trados, first time for Enrique. 1-on-1. This time, yes. Enrique slides it under the advancing keeper. Green goes short. Moreton Bay look to play out from the back. Trados does well, gets a toe in. Enrique, oh, clever flick for Bryce. Takes it in his stride, puts it in the bottom corner. Donachie. Lustica. Inside. Great ball down the line. Hingett heads up, rolls it across. Enrique! Puts it in the back of the net to make it 3 in the 38th minute. Moreton Bay come out, open the second half brightly. Smith wins the header. Moreton Bay win it back though. They've kept possession well when they've got it. Flicked on. Forsyth shoots, beats Theo, and pulls one back in the 48th minute. Petrados. Hingett inside. Clue, Petrados. Enrique keeps it going out for Barosh. Waits. Overlap from Stefanuto. Comes in! Enrique with his hat-trick. Lifton. Hingett. Clute. Petrados. For Hingett. Cuts it back. Broish. Enrique. Tight turn. Good play. Confident play. Forsyth. Well defended. Smith strong. Slazano. Petrados. Rolls it wide. Broish. Side foot. This is where the Roar are dangerous. They win the ball in the middle of the park and they break at speed and with numbers. But they've done well, Moreton Bay, to break it up, but then given it away again. You can't do that. You just can't keep doing that. And an own goal is at Salazano. Clute. Stroll. Confident. Rolls it back. Petrados. Smith ventured forward. Petrados, tight turn. Snapshot, top corner. Well saved Sherwood. Party trick back into the middle. Won't come down. And that's the final whistle, which sees this Brisbane Roar pre-season match end. Brisbane Roar FC 8, Moreton Bay Jets 1. Mike, it starts again. The pressures, of course, of being champions. A good game out there tonight and thoroughly enjoyable to watch from a spectator's point of view. I'll ask you the question, what were your thoughts?
Well, Very disappointed with the second half overall. Although we created a lot of good chances and we scored a lot of goals, our play was a bit disjointed, so we've got plenty of work to do on that. Very disappointed at conceding a goal, and it could have been more because they hit the post. Yep. And we had one cleared off, we cleared one off the line, and so we were disjointed, and we've got some work to do there. On a positive note, there was a lot of good interplay, particularly in the front third of the field. We created a lot of good chances. For the first hit out, you score a few goals, and basically what I wanted from tonight was to come away with an idea of exactly where we're at. So we've got a clear picture about that now. That means that we're probably in the right place at the moment, but there's a lot of work to be done.
Of course, it's going to be one of those years you've got a target on front and back. You're the champions, you're the benchmark of Australian football at the moment. Every side's going to come hunting for you. You've changed what you're sort of doing a little bit this year with the pre-season, as opposed to a lot of local games you're going another way?
Yeah, look, we're really very pleased that Moreton Bay were able to come out and play us tonight, because we do need the games, and you can see the surface here is absolutely magnificent.
Fantastic.
And everybody's really appreciative of playing on a good surface, and none less than ourselves, But look, the most important thing is that we have a pre-season in place that's going to help us prepare for the A-League. We've got an FFA Cup to play in this year, we've got a tournament to play in Townsville, and it looks like we'll be going overseas to Indonesia. So it's well planned, it's very thorough. We are sorry that we're not able to get out amongst all the suburban grounds, because we know that's the heartland. The challenge for us is that we won the grand final with 51,500 people there, that our average was 15,000. And that what we've got to do is find where those people in between are. And I've given the challenge to the club that we need to get that 15 to 20 as an average for the whole season.
Yep, I agree.
And everybody's aiming towards that. But we need the people from Brisbane to actually come out and support us on a regular basis.
Definitely.
So there was a good turnout tonight. And then the journey rolls on. We're really looking forward to the season. We've got an FFA Cup game in a few weeks' time. And what we've got over all the other sports is the fact that we can have minnows playing against the giants, so to speak.
Yes.
And it was really heartening to see. It was a good contest, and we're really looking forward to our game now.
Regardless of the score, Terry, tonight's performance was a really good one. I thought, apart from maybe the last 15 minutes of each half, the professional footballers, because they train every day, should run over the top. The side were competitive and showed some good signs.
Oh, look, we did, but the biggest thing we've been able to do now is produce, young kids to the exposure of this, and the key messages they get from day one about pace and about sprinting, ball possession, two-touch football, diagonal passing. They've now got exposure to the highest level of why they need to be at that level.
A lot of these guys, this is their aspiration, but they're not quite sure what their aspiration is. Now they've played against these guys, especially seasoned A-League players. For the ones that are going to make it, I suppose, it gives them that focus.
It does, and it brings them back down to ground level as well, and it brings everyone around them back down to ground level. We deal with so many, opinions of where players should be, and the players have their own opinions of where they are. And when you get to play against the team like the Brisbane Roar, that actually shows them actually how far off they are from a full-time professional level at the highest level. And hopefully they, a lot of our young boys and anyone that's come and watched the game tonight now know that they've got to go away and work a lot harder than what they do to become an NPL player, to become an A-League player. And I think that's the biggest thing about the exposure we give them at this level. We've also too, I think unearthed a good little play here tonight. Young Dane's Forsyth, for me, did extremely well. I thought we had a couple of good players, but like young Dane, we've picked him up. He's come from Samford Rangers, in Division 2. He's come through the system to NPL. He's 17 years old. We've brought him through our under-20s and been developing him this year, and he's come out tonight. And I think he showed a lot of people that he's actually got a bit of talent, and this sort of game is what it's about. And and as I said, for me to sit there and watch his performance tonight, I sit there and go, well, we're doing things the right way, because you're not going to develop 10 players, but if you can develop one, we've done well. Josh South last year went to Wellington Phoenix, and I think young Dane tonight's shown a few people he could be a good player in the future.